Oh, okay, so let's get started to talk about the reading, one of the most important tasks or the medal for the IELTS. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that I believe you people are well aware of, kind of aware of, maybe not all of you, but lots of people have an idea that what is the reading and how it comes. Lots of ways to understand reading, and I'm gonna let me check that if I can share the screen with you. Yep, I think that would be a great idea. Just a minute. Okay, there you go. Okay, so this is the IELTS Book 1, Cambridge, practice test files, and Book 1. These books are available in the market. You can purchase it if you really want to get into the IELTS testing system, right? This is the content and acknowledgement, introduction, and lots of other things. Yeah, I told you already. I'm gonna go. Uh, it's like kind of a review that there are two type of the test of the IELTS. One of them is academic, module, and general training. Well, academic is for the student seeking entry to the university or institutions of higher education offering degrees and diploma courses. And general training for the students seeking entry to secondary school or a vocational training courses or for the work permit as well. Okay, so listening, we already have done it. So there is no need to dig in again. You may get bored. So let's move on to the reading. These are the bands. If you want to know about the bands, like how it works, so just thumbs up. So I may get an idea that I have to give you a review about the bands. You know, they are the bands which you can, if you will score this, you will get this. Would you like to know about the bands, or should we move on towards the reading? Hello, everybody. Okay, thumbs up from Virginia. Thank you very much for understanding. Well, let's move on to the zero. If you have got a zero band in an IELTS testing system, or you may say International English Language Testing System, then if it's zero, it means did not attempt the test, right? And the one is if you have got the one band, then it has like you have no ability to use the language beyond possibly a few isolated words. So that's nothing, though, no use of it, right? If you get a band two, no real communication is possible, right? So it has a great difficult understanding spoken and writing English. So no use of it. Here comes a three. If you have got a three band, then conveys and understand only general meaning in very familiar situations. Like maybe you may talk about a few things. That's it. So no use of it too. If you have got the four, limited user, you have got a basic concepts, and you have a limited uh, situations where you can talk, and there are lots of and he is or she is not able to use complex language. So you may use it for general training if it's acceptable for that, maybe. Move on to the if you have got scored five bands. My apologies. And so you may have understanding of the partial command of the language and copying with the overall meaning in the most situations, and should be able to handle basic communication in the own field. For example, if you are a teacher, so you may have vocabulary and you may have understanding to talk about your own field. So you are unable to talk about the business field. If the person is from the business field, you may be unable to talk with him because he may have other vocabulary words. Here comes the fifth one. Modest user has a partial command of the language, and then I already told it, I think, or I have misunderstood. Okay, I think I read the fifth one. Well, I was telling you the fourth. Okay, so come back toward the fourth. Basic concept. You have got a basic concept and familiar situations, and then you have a like problem of understanding and expressions, and is not able to use the complex thing. Maybe you already told it. So move on to the sixth. Okay, competent user has generally effective command of the language, despite of inaccuracies, inappropriate appropriate understanding, maybe a misunderstandings, and lots of ambiguities and lots of problems are there. So, but it has a general effective command on the language. And if you have got a 7 band, has a operational command of the language, and through with the it's like generally handles complex language well, say the perfect and understand the detailed reasoning. So, and here comes the eight. Very good user has a fully operational command of the language with only occasional unsystematic inaccuracies. So here comes the nine. Expert user has fully operational command of the language, appropriate, accurate, fluent, with a complete understanding. This is how IELTS scores. So IELTS has of 9 scores, 9 bands. So if you are going to get a admission somewhere in a university, you must have more than 5. Okay, and these are the things. I will share this book with you in a group. You may download it and you may use it. This is the task of the listening. We already done it, I believe. Thumbs up if you have already done it. If you were in that session, you remember when we were discussing? Yeah, thank you very much, Sarah. Okay, move on to the reading one. Here you go. Yep. Practice test 1, reading passage 1. Hassan Mahmood raised the hand. What's your question, Hassan?
No, sir, mistakenly.
Sorry? Hassan, what did you say?
No, sir, by mistake his hand.
Oh, okay. You mistakenly pressed that button or tap on that uh, emoji, right? It's okay. Okay, so reading passage 1, you should spend about, no, the one thing is so much clear that you should be more attentive to read the instructions. This is more important than attempting the test. Reading passage 1, you should spend about 20 minutes on question 1 to 15, which are based on reading passage 1 below. Right? So how much time do you have? 20 minutes. And how many questions you have to attempt? 1 to 15. So 15 questions you're going to attempt, but before that you have to go with the skimming and you have to read it out. You have to go with the understanding. So this is you will read, inshallah. This is the task for you. After ending this session, I will share this the book with you, and reading passage 1 is a task for you people. You have to read it, you get an idea. Once you go through with it, then you will in the next session, inshallah, you will be capable to at least ask different questions. Then you may get an idea that where you were feeling ambiguities and problems and issues and how to attempt. So I want you to try it for at let's see who will attempt it in a very good way. Okay, so this was the passage. You have to read it. I don't have need to read as we in a session we don't have time for that, but we are not going to attempt it. This is task for you. You will attempt first, then we will discuss it inshallah. Okay, so here comes the question. Now, again, I asked you to remember it on every step. You're gonna read the instructions. Question 1 to 8. Previous one, that was the paragraph. Now here comes the question 1 to 8. Complete the summary below. Choose your answer from the box at the bottom of the page and write them in boxes 1 to 8 on your answer sheet. There are more words than spaces. There are more words. The previous line was too easy to understand. If you don't understand, then let me know. I will rephrase it for you. Wherever you feel any ambiguity or problem, just raise your hand. I will correct it. I will make you understand, inshallah. Okay, here comes another one. There are more words than spaces, so you will not use them all. You may use any of the words more than once. So if you have understood, that's fine. Otherwise, you may raise the hand. Now, early file lightning method. This was in the paragraph. Here comes the example. They have in the even exams, they will give you the examples first to make you understand that how to attempt the questions. Okay, so this is the question. You may read it, and the answer is already given it, right? Primitive societies saw fire as a dot, whatever it is, gift, as a dash gift, or whatever you want to say, or as a blank gift. The answer is heavenly. Primitive societies saw fire as a heavenly gift. Got it? Well, this is how you gonna fill it. They try to, no, this is the one, question one. Here you come with the answer. Burning logs or charcoal. Here comes a question two. Find it out and give the right answer. Too easy, right? Okay, then we move on to three and then four and five and, six and seven and eight. Well, here comes a list of the words that they have already given it to you. And this is how only you will get a better understanding when you have to read, when you gone through the skimming and all of these, the, the central idea, the main idea, and everything out there. So then you may attempt and you may select these of the word. The word which was already used in, what to say, in an example. This is in a third row, maybe. Yeah, it's a third row in a third number. I'm not sure it's visible to you. I'm highlighting it. So heavenly, all right? Okay, so here comes the question now, and they're like 1 to 15. Now here comes another one. Question 9 to 15. Look at the following notes that have been made about the maths described in reading passage 1. Decide which type of match A to H corresponds with each description and write your answer in boxes 9 to 15 on your answer sheet. Have you got an idea that A to H? I'm gonna make you understand. Okay, here comes I'm gonna scroll it down. Okay, there are more matches than this was the same instruction which was already delivered in a previous one. That there are more matches than descriptions, so you will not use them all. You may use any match more than once. Here comes example. Could be lit after soaking in water. So what is the right answer? After reading that passage, you may get a better understanding. The answer is which statement? The H statement. Here comes the types of the match. The type of the match, go to the H. H says waterproof match. Could be lit after soaking in water. The answer is H. Got it? Here comes the question number 9. Right, made using a less, whatever it is, so phosphorus. So whatever, you may read it, you may try to understand these kind of questions. The question number 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, but you have to just write it down in front of these lines. Types matches, A, maybe B, or C, or F, or G, or H, whatever it is. I hope that you understood. That was easy as well. This test is still going on. Practice test 1, reading passage 2. You should spend about 20 minutes on question 16 to 28, which are based on reading passage 2 below. Zoo conversation programs. You're going to read it. For example, one of the London Zoo's recent advertisement caused me some irritation. So plant, whatever it is, like it will take time. Oh my goodness, there's another page as well. Okay, move on to the question. Question number 16 to 22. Do the following statement agree? Now here comes another the IELTS testing system methodology, how they the test goes on. Well, there are statements. Do the following statement agree with the view of the writer in reading passage 2 in boxes 16 to 22? Okay, what if the statement is agrees? For example, the question number 6, look at the question number 16. The question number 16 says London Zoo's advertisements are dishonest. So are you agree with the statement of the writer? If you agree, then you will say yes, you will type yes. If it is says, if the writer is not agree with it, if the statement contradicts the writer, like it's opposite to the writer, so you will say no. If it is impossible to say what the writer thinks about it, this means you don't have any idea what was the writer trying to say it in it, so you may say not given, right? So the example is already solved by the book or by the examiner, inshallah, when you will be appear for the test. Example: London Zoo's advertisements are poorly presented. Was that line, was that thing, or uh, when you were reading, you have get an idea that the writer was saying this thing, this statement matched the previous paragraph you have read, the paragraph number, the passage number 2. So the answer is not given. Not given means the, it is impossible to say that what the writer thinks about this. Like you don't have any idea. We can't say it what was the idea of the what the writer was thinking about this statement. This is impossible to say. You will write it down, not given, right? So if it was given and it agrees, for example, read out the question number 16. London Zoo's advertisements are dishonest. So if you think that this statement is definitely agrees with the writer, you may say yes. If it is no, then you may, if it's a contradictory, like it's opposite, you may say no. And if it is impossible to say that what the writer was thinking about it, then you may say not given. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Right, here comes the 23 to 25 questions. So choose the appropriate letters A to D and write them in the boxes 23 to 25 on your answer sheet. What were the objective of the WZCS document? What was the objective? What were the objectives? So you're going to select it as a kind of a multiple choice questions. I think it's easy to understand, right? Okay, move on to the question 26 to 28. The writer mentions a number of the factors factors high lead, my apologies, lead him to doubt the value of the WZCS documents, which three of the following factors are mentioned. Which, like this is the question, which three of the following factors are mentioned? Write your answer A to F in the boxes 26 to 28 on your answer sheets. This is the list of the factors, right? So you have to write it down in this way, that which are the three. You will mention it, for example, maybe the A, B, C, or D, or F, whatever. Only three. Which three of the following factors are mentioned, right? To value, for example, the number of the factors which are doubt to value value of the WZCS, right? You will select one of three only. Here comes the reading passage number 3. Test is still going on. You should spend about 20 minutes on question 29 to 40, which are based on the reading passage 3 below. Architecture, reaching for the sky. Okay, you're gonna read it, and after getting understanding, skimming, a lot of the ideas and tips and tricks, inshallah, we will share later on when you will try to attempt this kind of a test. Once you raise the question, we will inshallah answer you. Question 29 to 35. Complete the table below using information from reading passage 3. Write no more than 3 words. No more than 3 words. If there are 4 words you mention in that the blank area, then the answer will be rejected. It's wrong. For or okay, so not more than that. It may be less than that, but not more than 3 for each answer. Write your answer in boxes 29 to 35 on your answer sheet. Here comes, a period, a style of period, building material, and characteristics. So you have, after reading it, you may get a better understanding. Before the 18th century example is traditional, no, 29. Here you have to write the building material, what was used there. You will write here. Okay, here comes another idea, 1920s introduction of, what is the introduction of? Then you have to attempt this answer, right? You want to get some ideas, the others building material and characteristics ideas. There, these points are giving you the ideas. Move on to the 31 and then 32 and 33, and the list goes on. Here comes the last, but still test is going on. Reading passage number 3, describe the number of cause and effect relationships match each cause in list A with its effect A to H in list B. You have to come up with the cause and effect from list A to list B. These are the different methodology. It never come the same, sorry. Like for example, if you are thinking that this type of test will come in my exams, it's same. No, it may have a different methodologies. It may go with for example, the multiple choice, say the fill in the blanks, the column matching, maybe whatever. So it varies in different situations. So this is, for example, the 37. It's going to match. It is the cause. The building become simple and functional. So what is the effect? If this will happen, what will be the effect? Right. So maybe the parts of the cities become slums. Well, no, it doesn't matter. A number of these have been knocked down. Architecture reflects the age, right? The quality of the life is improved, maybe. So, for example, 37 matches the A. Causes 37, effects is a whatever it is, list B. So you have to go with that. So the 40 question, this is how you will attempt the 40 questions, and reading is done. If you have any question, you may ask. Have you understood anything, or that was all gone above your head? Hello? Is anybody there? Or I was talking to myself? I was revising it.
No, no, sir. We are here.
Okay,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you.
I'm here, sir.
Thank you. I'm gonna give you, as you are not asking any questions, so would you like to know about the tips of the reading? It would be a great idea if you write it down.
No, sir. I was busy there, so I could not read. So,
Okay, I'm
No,
asking
sir.
to
Just
everyone.
explain.
Okay, fine. I'm asking everyone. It would be a great idea if you write something and make some notes. Uh, okay, this is the title. I'm gonna type it for you. I'm gonna send it in the group. Would be a great idea. Am I right? Should I?
okay, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Hmm, just a minute. There you go.
Sir, you are not audible.
I'm not saying anything. That's why I'm not audible. My apologies for that. I wasn't talking. Okay, so I was trying to catch you there. I was typing there. Have you received in a group? Top 5 tips for IELTS reading, right? Have you received in a group? Hello? Hello, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Side by side, I'm gonna read it for you, or will make you understand at the same time. So I hope I can do it. Okay, so the first tip is timing is a key. Too much word. Timing is key. Should I write everything? That's a big deal for me to write everything. Uh, there you go. One, timing is key. I hope you will remember it. Timing is key. Say louder, everyone. Would you please repeat this word or the phrase you may say? Timing
Timing.
is
Timing is key.
good. Perfect.
Timing is key.
Timing is the key.
Okay. Now I'm going to send you another one in a group, and then one of you will read it out. Read out loud. Got it, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So there you go. So okay, I'm afraid I think we are running. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, go ahead. Who's going to read it? Let me select some. Sajid Hussain. But the thing I have shared in a group, would you like to read out loud?
You will have just 1 hour to complete 40 questions, so you must use your time wisely. I advise my students to finish each section in 20 minutes. This will give you 16-17 minutes to read and answer the questions and 3-4 minutes to transfer and take your answers.
Yep. You will have just 1 hour to complete the 40 question. The whole pattern I have explained to you. So must use your time wisely, right? And this is like advice to all of you that each section you have to finish it up or complete it in 20 minutes. This will give you 16 to 17 minutes to read and answer the questions, and 3 to 4 minutes to transfer and check your answers. This is the methodology. Like, timing is key. Timing is key. I hope you will remember it. Okay. What if you have any question you may ask, or have was that clear to everyone? Clear, everybody?
How can we achieve this goal, sir?
How can we achieve what?
This goal, like we can done in 1 hour all these questions.
Would you please speak louder, or maybe could you please go
Yes, sir.
speak near to?
I'm asking about the timings that how can we manage? Like we need extra practice or more practice, like reading and like all these things.
Yeah, indeed. You have to read the newspapers on daily basis. You have to go with the reading stuff. You have to increase your vocabulary. It's all about the vocabulary. It's all about you must have done what was your qualification?
BS psychology.
Well, so not in a BS, but maybe in intermediate and as well as in a matric, you have done a comprehension questions in a grammar. Have you remembered them?
Yes.
Yes, in the comprehension there is a paragraph is given out there in the passage, and after that you have some questions to answer. Have you done it when
Yes,
you
sir.
were? Yeah. So
Yes,
this
sir.
this is kind of the same. It is advanced, but it's kind of same. So you need lots of
Yeah.
practice for that. Indeed. Okay, thank you very much for asking the question. Here comes another one. Who's going to read it? Read out loud. Muhammad Riaz. Muhammad
Yes, sir.
Riaz.
Read the instruction careful.
Good, mashallah, perfect. So
Read.
read the instructions carefully. As I told you before, and on each step I was saying that you have to read the instructions, what the instructions are saying. Maybe they have asked you to do this thing and you were doing that thing. So it's a kind of a contradictory. You should understand what are you typing, what are you writing, what are you understanding, right? So there you go. Who's gonna read it? Sayyida Farwarizvi.
Many strong candidates lost marks in IELTS reading because they don't read the instructions properly. Pay close attention to the instructions you are given to avoid losing each marks.
Losing
Losing each marks.
easy marks. Yes, many strong candidates lose marks in IELTS, International English Language Testing System, because they don't read instructions properly. They think they overlook it. They think, okay, fine, I have done it before already. So they have gone through the practice, which was something else. The paper comes in a different way. The pattern was changed out there. So as I told you, if they ask you to, there is a word limit. You have to go stick to the maximum 3 words, and you have typed or you have wrote maybe 4. So done, finish. So I hope you will read the instructions and you will never lose the marks, inshallah. Thank you for reading. Ali Arize, you raise your hand.
Yes, sir. I have a question.
Go
The
ahead.
question, correct me if I am wrong, that
Mm-hmm.
we have to attempt those 40 questions from the reading sections in 40 minutes or in an hour.
Sorry, what you have 1 hour? I told you already. Not in the, for example, I'm going to read it for you again. You will have a 1 hour to complete 40 questions.
Yes, sir.
So, and each section has a 20 minutes. This will give you 16 to 17 minutes to read and answer the questions, and 3 to 4 to transfer and check your answers.
Okay, I got it.
It's each section will have the 20 minutes to go that, and 1 hour for whole test.
Okay,
Right?
sir, you are saying that we have, okay, sir, you are saying that we have to read the passage in about 16 to 17 minutes and attempt those 20 questions from question like 1 to 20 in like each question in like 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah, indeed. It depends on the, for example, your own capability sometime. Once you're gonna attend it, once you're gonna attempt it, like the practice sessions, as I'm gonna give you task, and gradually you will understand that this portion, this section needs to be to get a more time. It's more time taking for me. So you may divide it into different portion, but the tip is there that the 1 hour is for to complete the whole 40 questions. So that means that each section has a 20 minutes to go at, and this will give you 16 to 17 minutes to read and answer the questions. And for example, answer the questions whole. For example, each section, and each section may have different questions. I told you already. Let me check it again for you. How many were there? It's not minimizing. Okay, I will share it with you inshallah later on. So if anyone has any question, have you got it, or is anything remaining there? Sayyida Farwar is we, or Ali Ariza. Yeah, okay. If something is remaining, go ahead. Hello, what was your question, Ali Ariza?
Okay, sir. So I got your point.
Okay. Cool. Sayyida Farwarizvi.
So my question is that, as you told us that use only 3 words, not exceed. So in these 3 words, and the end is also counted, or it is not counted as a word.
And all of them are counted. For example, um, pull and push. Pull and push. 3 words. Done. Right? And is a word. Anything else? Have you got the answer? Okay. Fine. Move on to the next. Okay, the third one is very important, and very easy to do that. I hope you will understand it and you will copy it. Okay. Right. I'm going to ask Techno K17. Please unmute your microphone and read the text I have sent into the group. Techno K17. Hello.